What's going on, guys? Aero here, and guys, today I want to talk to you about why I think having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch would be amazing. Now, from the time that I'm making this video, Nintendo hasn't officially said anything about the hardware or software of the Nintendo Switch, and in the end, it's always up to Nintendo to decide what to put into their system. But I just want to talk to you guys about why I think it would be amazing if the Nintendo Switch had cloud support and how it would be able to help out the system. So let's get started. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what I mean by cloud support, I'm basically talking about an online storage system. This can be referred to as the cloud, and you can fill the cloud up with information and data from various games and softwares. Alright, so one reason that I think having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch will be able to help it out is because of Virtual Console. Now, I'm sure you guys know what Virtual Console games are. Maybe you guys even own some. They're the games that you can download from the eShop that are like the old school games that you guys can play them on your Wii U. I think that they were also on the Wii as well. And a big problem that people don't like about Virtual Console is that whenever Nintendo releases their next system, you would always have to repurchase all of your Virtual Console games in order to play them on Nintendo's most up-to-date system. Now, usually Nintendo has some sort of like discount program when they do this. I think they did it with from the Wii to the Wii U, where like if you want to get all of your Wii Virtual Console games on the Wii U, you can repurchase them for like a discounted price. But either way, you're still having to repurchase all of these games, and it becomes a really big problem to have to repurchase them just to play your favorite games on Nintendo's most up-to-date system. And that's why I think if the Nintendo Switch had cloud support, you would be able to solve this problem once and for all. So basically, the Nintendo Switch should be able to run on some sort of like account system, and once you guys log into your account, there should be like a cloud, and the cloud can store all of the Virtual Console games that you guys download. And I think that this will be really helpful because whatever systems Nintendo releases in the future, all you have to do is log into your Nintendo account, and then you can download all of those Virtual Console games from the cloud onto the next system, and Nintendo can just keep this going on for all of their systems in the future, and it would definitely end the problem of having to repurchase all of these Virtual Console games over and over again just to play them on Nintendo's most up-to-date system. And that's one reason I think having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch would definitely be able to help it out. Alright, so one of the biggest reasons that I think having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch will be able to help it out is because of what we've seen in the Nintendo Switch reveal trailer. Now, in that reveal trailer, they show us a whole bunch of games that we're already familiar with, such as Mario Kart and Splatoon. And from what every single leak or like outsider information is saying on these games, it looks like that they're going to be enhanced ports of the Wii U version. And that makes a lot of sense. It's hard to believe that these games could be their own brand new games because of how similar they look to their old games. I mean, like Mario Kart literally looks just like Mario Kart 8, and I think it's very hard to believe that that could be a brand new Mario Kart game if it keeps the same font and like it looks exactly like Mario Kart 8. So it's very hard for me to believe that they could actually be their own separate brand new games. So I definitely do think that they're going to be enhanced ports. And from what we've seen of the Nintendo Switch, it looks like that there's going to be no type of backwards compatibility with the Wii U because we've seen the dock and we've seen the Nintendo Switch console itself, and there's no spot anywhere for you to be able to put the optical disc drive. And so it looks like you're not going to be able to put your Wii U games in any type of way. And actually, I think I read somewhere that Nintendo actually confirmed in like an interview or something. I could be wrong about this, but I feel like I read somewhere that Nintendo did confirm that there is not going to be any type of backwards compatibility with the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch. So I'm sure some of you guys are wondering now, why are you talking so much about backwards compatibility with the Nintendo Switch and the Wii U? Well, if we're talking about those enhanced port games that we're planning on getting, it looks like there's going to be no way for you to bring over your Wii U data over onto the Nintendo Switch because you are not going to be able to put in your Wii U games on the Nintendo Switch. And now I think that having cloud support would definitely be able to solve this issue, because as much as I like playing Mario Kart and Smash Bros and Splatoon and all those games that are, possibly going to be ported onto the Nintendo Switch, I don't want to go through and find everything again and like unlock all of that. It's just going to become such a long process, and I don't want to have to go through all of that. Like, how long is it going to take for me to go through Splatoon and get all of the weapons that I like and all of the clothing and gear that I want, especially for like Smash Bros, having to unlock all those characters, all of those like achievements that I had to do. Those were so hard, like some of the things that you had to do, all the trophies that I got. Like, I don't want to have to go through it and find all of that stuff again. It's just going to become a really long process. Mario Kart, it took me so many coins to get the gold glider and all those gold parts and unlock all the characters and all of that. I don't want to have to go through and find all of that stuff again, and that's why I think having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch would be able to solve this issue, because you can have the old generation, the Wii U, the new generation, the Nintendo Switch, and you can have all of your data on the Nintendo Wii U be able to transfer onto this cloud, where you can hold all of the data from, your Wii U games, and then transfer all of that data from the cloud onto the Nintendo Switch. This way you don't even have to worry about not having backwards compatibility, because all you have to do is put all of your Wii U data into the cloud and then have the cloud go into the Switch, and now you have all of your saved data. Now obviously I don't think that this is the only way that you can have all of your saved data from the Wii U onto the Nintendo Switch. Maybe Nintendo's already thought of something and they have some other like clever way that they've found in order to get all of your Wii U games onto the Nintendo Switch and not lose any of your saved data. I'm just giving you guys an idea of why I think this would be really cool and why I think that this would help out the Nintendo Switch by having cloud support. And this is one of the biggest uses that I think it would be, because you can transfer all of your Wii U data onto the Nintendo Switch. And so yeah, having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch would definitely help you out with the backwards compatibility issue, because it's not going to be able to work with the Wii U. Alright, now another thing that I think would be awesome with having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch is what you could do with your save data on your Nintendo Switch games. Now all of your Nintendo Switch games I think would be awesome if you could have all of the save data from your Nintendo Switch games stored onto the cloud. And like I said before, the Nintendo Switch, it could be tied to your account, and then your account is what holds all of the save data from the games that you have on your Nintendo Switch. And I think that this would definitely be able to help it out, because like let's say you have that brand new Mario game that they showed on the reveal trailer. Let's say you're playing that at home and you get through a lot of the game. I don't know, like let's say you're at like a boss battle or something, and then you save the game and then you have to go somewhere and you bring your Switch with you. But let's say you forget that Mario game at home. I think it would be really cool if like you go over to like a friend's house or something and they have that Mario game as well, and they have their own Nintendo Switch. All you have to do is log into your account, put their Mario game in, and you can start playing your save data because it's stored on the cloud with your Nintendo account. Then all you got to do is play through that game over at your friend's house. You can log out of your Nintendo account, come home, and then your progress will have changed when you come back home and you put your Mario game back in. I think that's another really cool thing that you could do with the cloud support. Having your save data being able to be stored in the cloud, and you can access your save data wherever you want with other cartridges, and then have that. I think it would just be really cool. I think that's a really cool use for having cloud support, and so that's one other thing that I think will be really cool and help out the system if it had cloud support. Alright, so I definitely think that having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch would definitely be amazing, and it would definitely help out the system. And actually, while I was making this video, I just realized something, and it's that we've been using some type of cloud support on our Nintendo systems, and maybe some of you guys may have not even noticed it. And it's basically Pokemon Bank. I mean, Pokemon Bank is exactly like what I'm talking about as cloud support on the Nintendo Switch, because you have your old generation of Pokemon, your new generation of Pokemon, and then you transfer all of your Pokemon from the old generation onto Pokemon Bank, which is like the storage. It acts as the cloud, it holds all of these Pokemon, and then you transfer all of your Pokemon from Pokemon Bank onto the new generation of Pokemon, and you have all the Pokemon that are stored there onto your new Pokemon games. And that's exactly like what I talked about with the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch. You transfer all of the games from your Wii U onto the cloud, which holds all of your data from the Wii U, and then you transfer that onto the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I definitely think that just like Pokemon Bank, having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch, it doesn't have to be free. Obviously it takes a lot of money to have something like this running at all times for Nintendo, and so yeah, I definitely think it's fine if Nintendo has some type of like yearly fee or something like that for having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch. I think Pokemon Bank's yearly fee is like $5 or something like that. So obviously if the Nintendo Switch has cloud support, I definitely wouldn't mind paying something like that in order to have cloud support running for the system, because I definitely can see that. And some of you guys, maybe you don't even need to use the cloud. Like if you never had a Wii U, then you don't have any data from the Wii U to transfer onto the Nintendo Switch. Or maybe some of you guys just don't want to have your save data stored into the cloud or anything like that, and you just don't have any need for using the cloud. And so yeah, definitely I can see the cloud being like an optional thing, where only if you guys want to use it or if you guys need it, then you can pay a yearly fee in order to use it. But yeah, I definitely think that having cloud support would be amazing on the Nintendo Switch, and it would definitely help out the system. But like I said, in the end, it's always up to Nintendo to decide what to put on their system. But yeah, what do you guys think of having cloud support on the Nintendo Switch? Do you guys agree with what I said? Do you guys think that cloud support is a good idea? Definitely let me know what are your thoughts on cloud support down below in the comments. And as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to click that like button, go follow me on Twitter at Aero, and be sure to subscribe for more Nintendo content. And thank you so much for watching.